What is up, console superstars, and how are you all doing today? I am hoping you guys are all having, if not going to have, an inspiring day and night. Today we are continuing our Alex Rodriguez player lock-in farewell tour. So today we are facing the Orioles. Manny Machado's up 1-2 count, 1 out, 15 pitches so far for CC Sabathia, who is 5-7 this season. So he's obviously not putting the work that he needs to be putting in terms of the other aces that we have this season. If you guys did not see already, the Yankees have a pretty positive record, and that's thanks to Alex Rodriguez, who has shown himself once again in terms of vintage MVP Alex Rodriguez. Now, A-Rod is 9 for 17 in his last 4 games, so he's obviously hitting over 500. He has an 0-0 count, obviously, as well, because he just came up to bat. The pitch comes, and it's a high fastball that he takes a hack at and gets a little bit too under it and hits a fly ball to right field, in which Mark Trumbo, I want to say, is there to make the final out of the inning. And we continue on to the bottom of the 4th. 48 pitches so far by their starting pitcher. It's a 1-1 game, as you guys can see, because we use different difficulties or different dynamic difficulty settings for A-Rod and excuse me, but that one's gone. If only I could remember right now the saying I said with Derek Jeter yesterday, but I just can't remember it off the top of my head. But anyways, guys, guess the home run distance on that. I believe it went something like, you see that ball? I just can't remember it, guys. If you guys remember the saying I said yesterday in the previous episode of Derek Jeter, which means it was episode number 38, I believe. If you remember the home run saying that I said I was going to do every time I hit a home run, make sure you guys commented down below, because it just flew out of my mind right now, and I'm just trying to remember it, but I can't remember it off the top of my head. 1-2 count, or 0-1 count, actually. The runner was stealing third, and it's a 1-2 game. The Yankees are up. That's what I was trying to say, but accidentally, I clearly said the wrong thing. Now, 0-1 count to A-Rod. 75 pitches so far in the 5th inning, which is an enormous amount of pitches. Ball gets hit to Manny Machado. He's right there in the perfect spot just because the runner was stealing. If the runner was stealing, I don't know exactly if he would have been able to field that. He most likely would have, because he's a gold glove third baseman, but I'm just saying that it was probably a bit easier considering the runner was leaving to third base right there. The pitch comes, and it's basically a line drive over A-Rod's head. He goes and tries to be the cutoff man, but the runner on first base is not going anywhere, and obviously we can't make the play at home because by the time we actually got the ball, the runner has scored. So it is now a 2-2 game, but we go to the bottom of the 7th, and the Yankees are up 3-2. So it's bottom of the 7th, 1 out. A new pitcher is in. As you guys can see, there are only 11 pitches. There's a runner on first base, which leads me to believe it's Bumgarner, as he is usually on first base whenever A-Rod is up. It's usually either him or Jacoby Ellsbury. I rarely see anybody else get up whenever it's A-Rod's turn. So there's a pitch out right now. I guess Bumgarner's taking a little bit too much of a lead, and they just want to make sure that he stays in check and doesn't go out there and try to steal the bag, especially in such a close game and while going into the bottom of the 7th, which means that the Orioles basically only have 2 more opportunities to actually tie the game up or win the game. So it's a 2-1 count now to Alex Rodriguez, bottom of the 7th, 14 pitches, 1 out, runner on first base. The pitch comes to A-Rod, and it's a curveball that he actually hits a pop-up with. I don't want to say he was a little bit too late on. I think he was just under it and maybe just a bit tardy, but I think it was a good swing. I just think he got too much under it and popped it up to the first baseman, Chris Davis. And with this, we end the first game and continue on to the second game. So A-Rod is hitting .476 in the last 5 games, as he is 10 for 21. We have a runner on first base. This time it is not Bumgarner, and the pitch comes to A-Rod from a lefty, and he clobbers that. That ball is deep. That ball is high, and that ball is caught by the center fielder. I think the saying went something like that, actually. Now that I'm trying to remember it, I think the saying went, that ball is deep, that ball is high, and you can kiss that ball goodbye. I think that's the saying, guys. If that's the saying, comment down below if that's the saying. Anyways, 4th inning, bottom of the 4th. We come in and we clobber a pitch. That ball is deep. That ball is caught by the left fielder. I thought it was a home run. What can I say? Alright, so it's Madison Bumgarner pitching. I didn't know why it was being so difficult for us to actually hit off of him. or hit off the pitch or hit some dingers. But then I saw that it's Bumgarner pitching, and I said to myself, well, when you have Madison Bumgarner pitching, it's going to be difficult for you to rip because it's Bumgarner. And we all know how Bumgarner does. He only allows home runs to starting pitchers. Cough, cough, Jake Arrieta. So, yeah, 0-2 count now to A-Rod. Madison Bumgarner comes with the pitch, and it's a curveball that he hits a line drive. That ball is... It's caught again. Bottom of the 8th. 5-zip winning the Giants. Madison Bumgarner still on the mound. Let's see if A-Rod can do anything in his most likely going to be final at bat. He gets jammed with the curveball, but that ball is deep. That ball is high. That ball is caught. So if you guys like the gameplay and commentary, make sure you guys thumbs up the video. If you haven't subscribed already and want to see more gameplay of A-Rod in his final season, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. And as always, have a great day and night. Stay positive, keep on grinding, keep on smiling, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out, console superstars.